My ex-husband sat on my couch and announced, "I've decided to give you another chance at being my wife." He was standing at my door at midnight on a Tuesday with all his belongings, like the last 2 years hadn't happened, and our 3 kids hadn't spent months in therapy dealing with him abandoning them for his 24-year-old coworker. "Robert, what are you doing here?" He pushed past me into the house he'd left without warning. "Ashley dumped me for someone younger. Can you believe that? After everything I gave up for her, she found someone with more money. So I'm back. Where's my spot in the garage?" He was serious about moving back in like nothing had happened. "Your spot? You haven't lived here for 2 years. The divorce was finalized 18 months ago." He laughed and sat on the couch. "That divorce was a mistake. We both know that. You were emotional, and I was confused. Ashley manipulated me, but now I see clearly. This is where I belong." He put his feet up on the coffee table with his shoes still on. "The kids need their father. You need a husband. The house needs a man. It's perfect timing." The kids were finally sleeping through the night without crying for him. "You left us for Ashley. Served me papers on our daughter's birthday. Told the kids you were getting them a better mommy." Robert waved his hand dismissively. "I was going through something. Midlife crisis. Every man has one. You should be understanding." He walked to the kitchen and opened the fridge. "Good, you still buy my beer. I knew you were waiting for me." I hadn't been waiting. My boyfriend Daniel drank the same brand. "Robert, you can't stay here. This isn't your home anymore." He laughed while drinking the beer. "Of course it is. I paid the mortgage for 15 years. My name might not be on the deed anymore, but this is spiritually my house." Spiritually, he had sold his house to pay for Ashley's apartment deposit. "You gave me the house in exchange for no alimony, remember? You said I'd need it since no one would want a single mother of 3. Robert nodded. "Right, and see? You're still single. Because you were waiting for me to come back. Your loyalty is touching. I was not single and had not been waiting. I'm seeing someone. Daniel, he's been wonderful with the kids." Robert spit out his beer. "You're dating? That's adultery. I'm still your husband in the eyes of God. You traumatized the kids. Kendall won't even say your name. Josh had panic attacks. Lily failed 3rd grade from stress." Robert shrugged. "Kids are resilient. They'll forget all that once daddy's home making pancakes again." He'd never made pancakes. That was my thing he was remembering. "Robert, you need to leave. You can see the kids during your scheduled visitation." He laughed loud enough to wake them. "Visitation? I'm their father, not a visitor. I'm moving back into my bedroom. You can sleep in the guest room until you adjust to having me back. Our former bedroom, where Daniel and I slept now. That's my room, with my boyfriend, who lives here." Robert's face went red. "You let another man live in my house, sleep in my bed, play with my children? Everything was his despite abandoning it. Daniel pays half the bills, helps with homework, shows up to recitals, everything you stopped doing." Robert kicked the wall. "That's my job. I'm the father. Some random guy doesn't get to replace me. Where are you planning to work? Ashley got you fired, remember? He'd been caught using the company credit card for her shopping sprees. I'll get my job back. Tell them it was a misunderstanding. Or you can support me while I figure things out. Wives support husbands. Ex-wives didn't support ex-husbands. I'm not your wife. You made that very clear when you had Ashley pick out the kids' Christmas presents and sign them from daddy's new family." Robert sat back down. "Look, I made mistakes, but Ashley's gone now. She ran off with her trainer who's 21. Can you imagine? She said I was too old at 42. The irony of him being dumped for someone younger was lost on him. You were 38 when you left me for her. She was 22. Robert got defensive. "That was different. Men age better. Women peak at 25. Ashley betrayed me. The betrayal of leaving for someone younger and richer. So you want to come back because you got dumped, not because you love us?" Robert looked offended. "Of course I love you. I've always loved you. Ashley was just adventure. Your stability, home, comfort. Every man needs both. He needed a backup plan. The kids have stability with Daniel and me. They're happy. Finally happy." Robert stood up aggressive. Daniel. I'm sick of hearing about him. Call him now. Tell him to pack his things. The real man of the house is back." That's when Daniel walked in from his night shift. "Robert, what are you doing here?" Robert puffed up. "Taking my family back. You can leave now. Thanks for keeping my spot warm." Daniel looked at me confused. "Ashley left him. He thinks he lives here now." Daniel laughed and it made Robert furious. Full story on channel. Link below.